one, courtroom or Nankasa. They want everybody not to video. You can take pictures, but you cannot video. Anas as video without even what video judge in the movie. That is another case where young lawyers they are not going to say anything. I'm telling you, sir, this is it's far more than what we are doing right now. He's making Ghanaians say they say no Agyapong be $18 million. If you mark my word, today's date, right? Even $50, I'm not saying he will end up paying more. Mark my word, I'm telling you. That Obianwa Ruby, I don't know why he like to do this.
No, I also knew about Kakra of Ajay. Lawyer Ochedako say, Oma filing motion for mistrial. Motion, no, and on a train date, no. What I say? And the number and panel new jury, no, if the court approves of the motion.
And then again,
but Nina is subject to the court's approval of the motion for mistrial. And mistrial nature say, there's a jury way and a chia. And the new jury.
Thank you.
Not new jury, no emra, but here to once.
Okay.
U.S. Federal Court, a civil procedure rules the mono. Say, I was said judge for Agyapong say judge way say no or Agyapong say ane jury way I a mistake because lawyer Ochedako argument to make it say judge name my jury instructions jury no bro instructions no so and I'm filing motion for mistrial but the judge has to agree first before new jury panel ebebem so we agree. Not just an award of 18 million and no better hope. And don't be emotional about it. This is court. This is
during even as we speak,
right? Or corrupt. All these things are ways Agyapong on various stations. It can be Adom TV
on one channel no so
Net2 TV. Okay, if a whole lot and Anas Anas and lawyers about Sukakra because they were able to get about 50. Over 80 audios and videos, and also about 30 articles. Over 120 articles are almost presented here to actually make their case known. So this is where the whole
issue started from.
This is where Ninja Sony see. But then this is where the hammer really dropped. And as issue Ken Ghana no, the case was ongoing. Now the fraction amount for say and as in your compensation of 40,000. Even so can say Agyapong actually won the case. But regardless, no, and now sued Agyapong in the United States because of two reasons. Number one, because of the United States, number one, appeal globally. And now sued Agyapong no, and now was looking for many things. Number one. And also was even looking at US for they will bar Agyapong from entering the US and they will seize the assets of Agyapong. Okay. So you realize that 3 years ago, Agyapong or US or Bano in the detaining no. Okay. Now this was in regards with the Anas Armia Anas the whole lawsuit and air course. Teachery any the death of Ahmed Hussein Swali. Okay. Because Anas Armia Anas alleged say in some can no explicitly no and I just say a trigger and conform and Anas was able to present his case well he won. So this is the basis of all of these cases Meno Casado. Yesterday, in fact, case it has been ongoing for some time now, but in Neda and as a case in a baby which was the Tuesday the 17th of March 2025 and I'm reconvening here baby a court case in the court state air course New Jersey the SS court air course in draft and a case in a baby and mind you said the case had about 7 to 8 jurors no and Nigerian ayankophobia ye di assemble quarter ye kasa mumbet na se na munti after a particular time no these jurors they've assessed the court proceedings near the no they will be able to vote and say okay we've heard the side of person A which is Agyapong, we've heard the side of person B which is Anas Armia Anas, we are for this, we are against this. And yesterday anonymously almost 8 of the juries went say Anas he was able to really make a bold claim and Agyapong was not really able to say it was announced and didn't really cause harm, and I say it was really enshrined in what we call the freedom of speech and as the First Amendment in the United States of America. And according to the jurors and the judge, Anas Armia Anas was able to make his case very well known. Say in some kind, directly, indirectly, explicitly, and also objectively and subjectively, it has really caused harm to himself, his reputation, his business, and also injury to himself and his brand. And see, court is not about who did well, the winner will be. It is about fact and who is able to present the case well.
Very
so
well.
You were saying something this morning. A murderer can go to court, have a good lawyers, and then just escape
walk
jail.
out free. Yeah,
exactly. So that's exactly what really happened.
What happened? It's Busiana to say Chema. A year Anas the expose be a ye some time ago no and I just say Yera Kenny who saw about Bonting, he was so aggressive. Some of the videos are trending on social media, so I'm sure say you've seen it. And then your Becca say a brand tennis and my can they throw his this is that a lot of and Sema what they describe it a year Anas not to say Anas Chema Ken a defaming. So since 2018 said that American no assembly Becan or Ghana ha and then just say according to Anas no lawyers what crodium hanum say omuni ne ndi ni ye enti na wo say asem ni ye teleport ni ye de kopie mu ewo eye abrochime mu ho ne akwatena se aka asem no na afei de ye hu say Anas edinkunim. But what was the verdict after jury no, because you hu say jury no koye 8-0 na I say among all the juries nyina went on the side of Anas. Ken wenya ba kokra and as I say ye kire mu say e was Ken Emma eye Anas Arimiya Anas $18 million. Is it, that's right? Inti na say Ken edeka na say no we dey nim say Ken ye obadi I why we na ne role and amokoba. What is the current situation of Kennedy Agyapong right now? What is Ken saying about this issue?
So first of all, this morning I actually called a lot of people around Kennedy Agyapong, and for some reason, no, Misaka Bako, Nipana Misaka no, so no say they've been warned not to talk about the case. So even if I'll see something, Krana, as we told the name, so I'll redact that person's name.
Okay.
But even before yesterday, no, mene Sanipan before no pay mini Sanipan Bekasan. Yesterday, we were getting more information. Say case na eba Anas mo di ehusia very soon eba koye updates about how Anas is even going on a victory lap. You know, we are learning say the case actually was a mistrial, and I said the judge would declare a mistrial. So yesterday in the evening we saw there were a whole lot of a victory lap at Ekoso. Now, utie $18 million na ya award Anas Armiya Anas na. It boils down to three fractions.
Okay.
Actual damages. Second one is compensatory damages. Third one is punitive damages. So the actual damages has to do with the case itself. So the case itself, the actual damages here was $5 million. Okay, and then the compensatory damages, the impatesika, and also $5 million.
$10 million.
$10 million. Now the $8 million was the punitive damages. Okay. Now according to King Agyapong lawyers, the whole thing and as the whole case the judge explicitly said, say, award Anas Armiya Anas money or damages with the exception of what? Punitive. Okay, so even if Anas had really won the case legitimately based on the facts and how he presented it in court, the compensatory the actual damages was $5 million.
Okay.
The compensatory damages was also $5 million.
So $10 million.
The punitive damage, which is $8 million. So this was based on this particular thing and others, and the judges, the King Agyapong lawyers said, we will stand on this grounds to declare a mistrial. We want the judge to declare it as a mistrial.
Okay. And
even far from that, to the lawyers of King Agyapong party said during the whole court proceedings, there were one or two circumstances it marred the court process and it marred the whole court proceedings. We say bibi so and as bibi as at the end of the day, as a case was say void. You can't be a void that basically I say like it is defective. I say, I quite so new na sabikitra betum. And now because it's poisonous and at the end of the day it's not even possible. What you say. So in this case, the lawyers of King Agyapong say BB calls. Now we don't know explicitly what really went on. Okay. And I think, say, I was telling you this morning, say, a man for be SC Ken Japan. And I was telling you, say, Ken usually rise from the ashes. And then you see that, yeah, chicken in Japan too. He came out and became more popular for exposing the way you make it. So anytime be a Ken Japan, yes, or all cut down piano, something will really happen, and then he will rise up, and that is also an instrument. But then far from that, so never be brave.